Hey Collective, it's Al and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be dedicated towards, of course, what's been going on with the Earth itself. And so it's not one of the easiest things to say, but I have been warning that we were heading towards this moment. So essentially what's happening is that I had mentioned about a month ago that we were going to be having, that everything started with an earthquake and the dominoes would fall from that point on, and that was on Easter Sunday. And so then I also noted on the 15th, I think it was, no, the 15th to 20th, that we would be having a set of earthquakes, and of course we did. It was around, I said it would be around the Ring of Fire. I didn't know if it was going to be Japan or the States, and of course it was Japan, and Tonga and all of that side has been going through it for the days that I mentioned. Well, it appears to be our turn on the western seaboard. So just be advised that I'm calling it out, that there's going to be a major earthquake. Now here's the interesting part. The reason I even thought about it today was because I was at the beach, and one of the things I noticed is that the birds were having like a weird thing, that they were migrating in a different pattern. They were just acting a little bit sketchy. For example, they would fly really close to the Earth and almost collide with it. And so I realized that something was going on with the planet itself. So just be advised that I'm just straight out telling you guys that I did mention that we were heading for a big earthquake in the States, and that I knew that it was going to be happening sometime soon because it would be part of the domino effect. And I just wanted you guys to know that it seems like it's going to be pretty imminent. I know that I called out specifically Cascadia, which is up towards Portland through, I think, all the way down to San Francisco, but we will feel it in Los Angeles. Now, I don't assume it's the big one because we had a pre-shock today, and that was one of the other things that was like an indication of a confirmation for me. It's like an omen. I don't believe in negative omens. I just believe in indications that things are changing. So just be advised that as a spiritual person, you guys are built to withstand almost anything that you do not fear. So don't be afraid of it. Just understand that, we live on God's Etch-a-sketch, and at the moment, she's shaking shit up. And so just be advised that this is one of those moments where you want to kind of have your things prepared and have that little bag I mentioned about over a month ago, where you have your information, all of your important documents, and you're ready to go if need be, just in case anything happens. And just be advised that, we are human beings and we are as strong as we are meant to be because we know ourselves, and we know that if we stay centered through any type of shakeup, we're going to be just fine. But you got to believe that, and you got to just be willing to go through this. It's one of the things that happens on Earth. So if I was a guessing man, I would say it would be somewhere in Cascadia, but I do believe that it could be anywhere because the pre-shock that we had today was a 3-point something, and the one thing that I will say is that though it was only a pre-shock, it did release some of the pressure from whatever's about to go down. So just, love each other, just be aware, don't be all panicky, don't scream and do all that stuff because you traumatize your own kids when you do that, and you don't want to do any of that. So just be prepared and just be advised that it's imminent. I would say before the new moon, so next 5 days again. I'm not the timing psychic, if you will, but I am accurate. So just be advised. So just be steady, be sturdy, and just understand that, things have to change, I guess. Earth will do what she's got to do, and we are just here anyway as guests. So just be brave and courageous and face it head on. Trust in God, Source, Allah, whatever you believe in, and just be ready.